back to the IML Academy. In this video, we're going to discuss what is a pip. A pip is an abbreviation for the meaning points in percentage, which is the unit of measure to express the change in value between two currencies. What that actually means is that when the currency exchange rate is going up or when the exchange rate currency is coming down, there has to be a unit of measure to measure it going up and to measure it going down. And every single time the market moves 1 pip or 1 point, this is how traders are able to make or lose money buying and selling inside of the foreign exchange market. Now, to better understand pip, let's break down what the price actually looks like and how to read it. Anytime we get a price is broken up into 3 parts. We have the base currency, which is the numbers before the decimal and the 2 numbers after the decimal. This is the base currency of exchange for the country that's getting traded. So in this example, we're on the Great British Pound for the US dollar. That means the Great British Pound for the US dollar is at an exchange rate of $1.31 to the British pounds. Now, the 3rd and 4th decimal, these are the fractions of the currencies that are moving and calculating when the market is going up and when the market is going down. Every single time this unit of measure changes by 1 decimal, the pip count is either going up or the pip count is coming down. In this example, we can see that the Great British Pound to the US dollar started at 1.29900 and risen to 1.31800. Before we get into that, let's take a look at the pip count happening in between. As we see here, let's take a look at this current price of 1.3110. When the exchange rate changes from 1.3110 to 1.3111, this is the pip count going up by 1. Every time the market moves a pip, we are making or losing money. Now, as we see here, as the value continues to rise, the pip count will continue to rise. So the pip count will then go from 1.3111 to 1.3112 to then 1.3113 to 1.3114 to 1.3115. So as you see, it's continuing to rise. Now, there is a 5th decimal happening in the majority of the currencies, which is known as the pipette. The pipette is the fraction of the pip. Now, since the pipette doesn't play such a significant role, many traders don't even acknowledge the pipette, and they simply look for price in terms of the base currency and the pip. Let's jump into an example. Let's say we were looking to buy the GBP USD right here at this wick of 1.29900. And then the GBP USD risen and came right over here to 1.31800. What we can do to find out what the pip count is simply subtract the pips inside of the number. So by coming over here, you can see that I took 3180 and I subtracted it by 2990, which were the digits on the right side of the decimal. By minusing these 2 numbers, I was left over with a remainder of 190. That 190 represents the pip difference from the price rising of 129,900 to 1.31800. Now, this is very technical. Luckily, through technology and using our trading views and our MT4s, we're able to simply measure the pips with a tool. So as I come over here and get a measuring tool, you'll see right from this point, as I bring this box up, you see the pip count rise. And you can see from line to line, the market perfectly went up 190 pips. Pips are a trader's best friend, and you'll hear a lot of traders coin and say the expression catching pips. Catching pips is a way that a trader expresses the amount of pips that they were able to net or secure in a buying or selling position inside of the market. In one of our following videos, you're going to learn what lot sizes are, and lot sizes are the way that you can use in combination with your pip count to see how much money you would make or lose on a trade. With that being said, we're going to conclude our training on pips inside of the market. We hope you found this training very educational, and we'll see you in the next video.